sense. Felt like a little bit of a different game than last week. Obviously, the weather conditions were good, but just give me a sense of how you felt like you got into a rhythm today.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun playing today. Great opportunity for a lot of us to go compete against some really good players and obviously a great team. I thought we did a lot of good things on offense. Obviously not perfect, but yeah, I thought it was a step in the right direction. Kind of more indicative of kind of what we're able to do on offense. I thought we moved the ball pretty well. Just need to sustain drives and try to get more touchdowns and field goals. But I think that'll continue to come. Yeah, happy. It was just awesome to fight with those guys, man. Those guys were, fighting their butts off in the huddle. So it was really, really a fun day.
You did find one touchdown today, the one to Katie, 61 yards. Just talk me through that play.
Yeah, Caden did a great job. Protection was great. Got to the top of my drop, got the ball out quick, first hitch. The corner almost came off of the post. So as I threw it, I kind of was like, oh, what's he doing there? So then my guy, Caden, caught the ball. And then because the corner was kind of out of position, we were able to block him and get around it. So it was unexpected long touchdown, but man, those feel good for sure.
I know a lot of people don't tend to believe that the preseason games mean a lot. Fans, people on the outside of this room, that's what I'm saying. But for you to beat this team and also to play well and to see Henry do some good things and other guys step up, how important is that and how good does it feel?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, any opportunity you have to put on the jersey and go play against great teams, everybody in this league is a great player. They're all the best players in college and come to the league, and then to even play in preseason. Obviously it's not regular season, but to play in preseason without much of a plan, for guys and just kind of just throwing it out there and seeing how you perform, it's a challenge. It's bullets are flying. It's real football, especially in that environment. It was good to feel that in the first half, nice and loud, having to be loud with our cadence and utilize some cadence and stuff. But overall, man, I think it's just, all the reps that I can get or, young guys can get especially. You never want to take any of them for granted. You want to make the most of them, and sometimes it's not perfect when you're not game planning as much, but I just thought we had a great plan and we were able to execute. Obviously, again, I'll say it again, not perfect, but yeah, we did a lot of good things today, so I'm really proud of the guys.
A grossly different game than last week. Just what was it like to get a little time out there with the starters for KC?
It was a great opportunity. It was fun. We got to compete with the ones with many believe the best in the world right now. So it was good. It was fun.
How did you guys feel holding them just to 6? I mean, in this league, when you hold a team like that to field goals, that's a huge win.
It was a big confidence booster for us. I feel like, especially the D line, because that's who I talked to. But it felt good. Hold them. We can play with them boys and get the win out. It felt good.
Give me a sense of where you feel like you are in this camp and at this point in the season. Still fighting, but a guy who they're really expecting a lot more from this season.
Yeah, they expect a lot from me. I'm trying to be the best I can be. The best God let me be. You know what I'm saying? I'm really working as hard as I can. And just however it goes, however it goes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm working.
It shows. I mean, you play a lot of reps out there. Do you try to get something out of each quarter a little bit different? Or tell me what you were looking for as you're out there.
Really what I'm looking for when I'm out there is stopping the run. Is what I want to do. I don't want to go get knocked back a couple yards. I want to hold my gap and play the next gap if I can. I want to stop the run though. That's what I'm really thinking when I'm out there. No matter what quarter, what.
Brodric, give me a sense of what it means, though, just to the resiliency of this team that you guys come from behind to win against this team. Even though it's preseason, it still felt pretty meaningful, wasn't it?
Yeah, it felt real good. It felt so good just to like you said, fight from behind. They had their starters in and all that, and just to come from behind and play as hard as we did and fight and scratch and claw just to get to that. It felt good. It felt really good.
How about that kicker you guys have? What do you think of Jake Bates?
Yeah, amazing. Amazing.
Fun to watch?
Fun to watch. He hit a 60-some yard in practice. Yeah, he could. I like him.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
I don't know if it was any different. Like I just said, I think you try to keep every kick the same. Doesn't matter the situation or what stage you're doing it on. If you get too up for a kick or too low for a kick, it's not good. So try to stay in right there, no matter if it's practice, UFL, NFL, preseason, postseason, whatever. Just same kick every time.
You talk about confidence a lot, growing confidence, stuff like that. Do you feel any different when you line up for a field goal like that after you maybe hit a couple that you kicked a game winner before?
Yeah, I think a lot of it's comfortability with with Jack and Scott and Hogan, the whole operation, and we've gotten a lot of reps now at this point. Obviously wasn't here for OTAs, but we've put in a lot of work in, and so that's where that confidence comes from. Someone told me, one of my friends told me, confidence comes from preparation, and I think we've prepared a lot. Us 3 or 4, because we have 2 snappers. We put in a lot of work. They work with me all the time, anytime I need to. So it's a big testament to them and what they've done to help bring me along.
Was the bowling final what really, allows you to have no pressure in the situation, have the pressure of getting to the finals of bowling against the team last week? Is that really what set this up?
Bowling was fun. I had a lot of fun. I don't let myself get too high in kicking, but I let myself get a little excited during bowling, so that was fun.
Hey, to what extent do you want to follow up on bowling?
Like what it was?
Yeah, I mean with the team, obviously.
Yeah, well, it's just like it's bowling but football. You're throwing it, and so
I mean, what was
the
big competition?
Oh, we got
the finals, right?
Yeah, we got to the finals and lost.
Who's your partner?
It was me, Scott Daly, and Jet. We made it to the finals and we lost, unfortunately. So that one hurt, but that's right.
Let me just ask you something, Jake, about to what extent do FIP and DC talk to you before game and say, hey, we want to maybe put you in these certain situations? Do you know at all what they're trying to accomplish with you going into a game, or you just stay ready and called upon you to do your job?
Kind of just called upon to do my job. Whenever they feel the need to bring out the field goal unit, it's my job to go out there and make the kick. So I'm really low key. I don't really talk much on game day, and just kind of get ready to do my job whenever that's called upon me.
And I know you say you stay even, and we came in here a little late, so I apologize if you've already answered this, but when it is a game-winning kick like that, even preseason, and you're going out there, are you a little bit amped? Just give me kind of the sense of what your emotions are, and if they are high, how do you bring them back to level?
I think a lot of it is having confidence in who you are, and I kick, but I like to say I'm not a kicker. I'm a sinner saved by amazing grace, and he's put me in this position to share his name and spread his word, and whatever circumstance it may be, that's what I'm going to try to do. And hopefully that's when people look at me, they don't see made kick, missed kick, they see a guy that's trying to glorify his Lord and Savior. So that's kind of.
Today. Does that feel good to look at that and know that you did what was asked of you?
Yeah, I mean, it feels good to make kicks. Obviously, can't have that extra point happen. Can't put our offense in that situation where they have to go for 2 and in the 4th to tie it. And so just keep getting better and never settling, I think, is big. But making kicks is always fun.
Did you?
I thought I hit a good ball. Just kind of missed it left. Wasn't a shank or anything. Just kind of missed it left.
Did you kick a buzzer beater when you were at the Panthers?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, against Arlington.
Yeah.
43 right down the middle.
You don't strike me as a guy who lacks confidence, but does a performance like this, a walk-off like that, does that just keep
warm
building
in
it,
here, huh?
especially with what you did last week and got practice with the 64-yarder, last week too?
I don't know. I mean, yes and no. I think if you let yourself, again, get too high on any one performance, it's probably going to come back and bite you in the butt. So now we have, Pittsburgh at home on Saturday, and now it's what can I do in that game.
I'm sure you know how aggressive Dan is just as a coach when it comes to 4th downs and things like that. How do you think your leg strength, the fact that you're making some of these big kicks, how do you think that may play into or impact the decisions that he makes during the regular season?
I don't know. I mean, all I know is, whenever my number's called upon, I'm going to try to do my best to help this team out. And like he said, it doesn't matter if it's preseason, regular season, post-inning. Winning is fun. And so, whatever helps this team win, I'm all here for.